Hello everyone.
Hi everyone.
Well, welcome back to the Dog and Partridge, a place of home fine craft ales. If you haven't met him before, you won't find him in Wales eating sheep's testicles. It's the world famous Delta Alpha Foxtrot Tango variant. It is Alan Partridge.
Excellent. Wow. I don't know what to say. If you haven't met him before, this is my brewmaster brother Dave Partridge. I can't come up with intros like he does. He's a genius.
I'm a genius.
Evening, bro.
Evening, bro.
How's it going?
Absolutely.
You not got Omicron then, have you?
Omicron?
Yeah,
Isn't
exactly.
Isn't that some Transformer?
It could be. Anyway,
The movies there.
Hey.
Transformers.
talking serious things now, away
Yes.
from that.
Yes.
Beer.
Beer.
What are we doing tonight?
Well, bro, we're going to do, first off, we're going to kick off with Elvis juice from
I do like
their
Elvis juice.
Worcester op shop. Now, I have done it before. And it's the first trial run brew I did in my grandfather S40.
Oh, right, this is going back to the video you did of the...
No. This is a trial run video.
Oh, right, this was a trial run video.
No, we didn't video it. It's just a trial run to the video.
Of the actual piece of equipment, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That's
So I
fair.
wanted to
Right.
trial run it first, see how it works, see how I
Okay.
got in with it before I did a brew day video.
Right, yeah.
Which I'm really glad I did because it was a right pain in the arse.
Right, and there's something special about the Elvis juices tonight.
Yes, we've got 2 lots of these. Because I brewed 2 lots of Elvis juice in this one big grandfather S40.
Means you can split it.
Means I can split it
Yeah.
and try something different in each brew.
Okay. And what did you try different in each brew?
A yeast.
A
Because
yeast.
now a lot of people are saying yeast will give you different flavours, different bodies, etc. So I used a kit yeast in one, and then I used.
I was just about to ask you that. What did you use in the first one? So, yeah, in the second one, then you used West Coast IPA W yeast, premium liquid yeast. This is
Yes.
a West Coast IPA,
Yes.
liquid brewing yeast. This is what one of these looks like. You can see that on the camera. Now, I believe these, bro, you've got to use with. You've got to keep them refrigerated.
That's right. Yeah.
You've got
So
to
it
use them
comes-
with a certain amount of period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it does come from the supplier in a ice pack.
Okay.
You get it out your box straight away. You put it in the fridge. You keep it there. So when you use it, you bring it out the day you're using it. You smack that pack,
It even says smack your back.
and then you add it to your brew
Rightio.
in a normal way. Now,
Okay.
£8.5.
So this is £8.5 on top of the kit that you bought that already had the yeast in it.
So I wanted to see if it was worth spending that £8.5,
Right.
and if I could taste the difference.
You never know.
You never know.
Right, okay. So, are we blind testing? Are you going to tell me which one's which?
I'm blind testing.
I hate this.
Here you go.
So, here's one Elvis juice.
And being a brewmaster, I've got to stand like this.
We're not like dissing brewmasters or anything, you know, we'd never go there.
What do you mean? What do you mean? We'll stand like this and look at the brew in the light. Tell you
You
about
know
the
what?
verbal smells.
We're often out about, I can smell it from here, my nose is
Yeah,
nowhere
you
near
can,
it.
can't you? Hey?
Oh, that's punchy.
It's bunchy.
That's punchy. Ooh, lovely, citrusy, fruity nose to it, really, isn't it? You know.
Integrate fruit in the background.
Yeah.
Now, I did have a slight issue with brewing this because I do use hot spider because the grandfather ain't got no filter on it, no nothing. I did drop the hot spider in the brew.
Oh. You've got to stop holding your glass like that.
Why? I don't understand why.
Right. Anyway, I'm going in for a beer.
I can try drinking like this as well.
Right, it's going to go all over his face.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, bro.
It's lovely, citrusy, Elvis juicy, grapefruity beer.
Lovely, cold,
Oh.
refreshing. And then the dryness powers
Well, there is a
through.
punchy dryness to that. That's cracking beer,
Cracking beer, as it was before.
as it was before. Did we give it a 10 out of 10 before?
I think we probably did, yeah.
I can't see no reason not to be honest. I mean, it could possibly be a little bit clearer for my liking, but I mean, it's not that bad, to be honest.
Yeah, well, this is the thing again. I did drop the hops spider into brew, and I did put all the hops straight into the fermenter when it comes to dry fermenting.
Okay.
Now, on the second brew, I did have a slight problem filtering. I even used a filter on me siphoning tube. It was still struggling.
Okay.
So next time I did it, which was the second one to get out, by the way,
Okay.
I put a bag into the brew,
Rightio.
siphon through a bag,
Okay.
and then siphon through a filter. Now, so that one's
So is the next one going to be a bit clearer?
no, that one's the clearest one.
Oh, that one's the clearest one. Okay.
I didn't do this on the first one.
Okay.
which is this one.
Okay, so we've got a slightly
There you go.
All right.
It's like muddy water.
It's like a West Coast Napier, isn't it?
And this time we're putting in a proper beer glass for some reason.
I don't know if it's in the nose. I mean, the nose shouldn't change really from beer to beer, should it?
Not really, no. I mean, it's got exactly the same amount of hops in it, exactly the same timing, exactly the same boil. So
Cheers.
it's lovely.
It's exactly what we said about the other beer. But it's where it gets difficult now.
This is where the experiment really gets tricky.
Because obviously you get a lingering aftertaste, it's hard to judge against each other. The first one, I'd say, edges it for me just.
No, see, this is where we're going to differ.
To me, that's a bit cleaner and crisper. Maybe I'm being judged with my eyes.
But to me, this one is slightly sweeter, slightly smoother, slightly more rounded. Where you say that's clean and crisper, what you mean is it's sharper.
Probably a little bit. And also this one, I believe, is through the Guinness pump. So it's a little bit colder as well.
Well, if both served from outside, so both.
But they're both very cold, actually, because it's freezing out there.
I haven't got my chiller switched on, so both.
This is where we're probably going to disagree. They're both, I think, 10 out of 10 beers. But for me, the first one slightly edges it.
The second one sort of edges it for me.
Okay, now which one is which then for the reveal?
The good yeast.
You see, I know nothing. So that's the
Just gives it that slightly more rounded, less sharp thing. But for £8.50,
Oh,
is it worth it?
You'd be struggling. You'd be struggling.
I think for £8.50 you really are struggling. Unless you're a real proper beer connoisseur, taster, as some say they are.
Still the first one for me. Still. I just, for my palate, I just think it's a little bit, like you say, crisper for me. That might have a bit more fullness to it, if you like.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more fullness, a little bit more beer.
And what sort of ABV we're talking about? 6.5%.
6.5% on both beers. So both. I will say with the liquid yeast, it did start behind the kit yeast. As in fermenting.
Actually, to activate,
like,
if you like.
Yeah, so the kit yeast almost went straight away.
Yeah, okay.
2 days later, the liquid yeast starts to give it a go.
All right, okay. Well, there you go.
But it did get there and go for longer.
Okay. Fair enough. Both good.
Both good.
Is it worth,
The
in your
£8.50
opinion, the £8.50?
Probably not.
In mine, it's not, because I prefer the other one.
There you go. There's an experiment.
There you go.
It's more brutal.
The kit itself is a 10 out of 10, anyway.
Yeah. Normal, frank, brutal reviews in the other package.
We've got another beer out to test, haven't we?
We've got another beer to test, but before we test this other beer, I just wanted to tell my brother. Also, we've got back in the Dog and Partridge soon is the AZ, our number one beer kit of the.
It's on top of the list.
On top of our 12 beer kits of Partridge.
Why have we got it back in, bro?
Because I've read something on that their own brewing community, and a lot of people have had it, and they reckon they didn't get the results we did.
Oh.
One guy took it down his own local homebrew club and compared it to a full grain IPA, and he said he could taste it was a kit straight away and with twang.
Okay.
Well, I thought
So you've brewed it again?
So I've brewed it again to make sure that London standards haven't dropped.
Well, when we reviewed it, I'm sure it hasn't changed. When we reviewed it, it was outstanding, in my opinion, personally.
And on the plus side, I went round one of my brew friends last week, my brew friend Phil,
yeah.
and he brewed it, and it tasted exactly the same as mine.
Well, there you go. Palates do have, and we do obviously taste a lot of beer kits.
We do a lot of taste a lot of beer kits. We do obviously taste a lot of beer, because we don't just taste beer kits, we actually go to beer festivals and taste beer.
And breweries as well.
And breweries.
We do like the old brewery. Yeah, very good local one as well.
Right then, bro, moving on.
Moving swiftly on.
We are doing a bit of waffling.
We like a bit of waffle. I do like a bit of waffle when you're watching. So, Kveik, I think it's Kveik.
I always say Kveik.
Or Kveik, maybe, yeah. Kveik IPA then. Let's go for it. Mangrove Jacks, craft series. We've all seen these pouches before. They're good, aren't they? Got everything on it. Tells you yeast. Kveik yeast. Amarillo and Citra hops. Bitterness rate in IBU. 5.5%. Lovely jubbly. One of these.
This is a new one from them. This is a new kit from them. And this yeast, you're supposed to be able to brew out in about 3 days. If you have your fermenter about 30 degrees, you can it can stand the temperatures, etc.
Right,
You
yeah.
brew the beer really quickly.
And with that, you also want a beer kit enhancer.
And yeah, for a change, I thought, well, I won't add the Mangrove Jack's spray malt extract. I'll add the Dark Rock.
We'll have the dark rock one. We're mixing it up.
So I thought, because the Dark Rock kit's the one session series,
One session
really
series.
seems to have a good body and a good mouthful feel.
And you use this kit enhancer on those,
I
didn't
thought
you?
I'd use that kit enhancer on that.
It's not a bad idea, bro. So this is a
So I put two
5.5%.
kits together there.
Yeah, right, okay. Oh, tasting notes. Let's have a look at tasting notes.
Go on, let's have a look at
Let's
those.
have tasting notes. Sorry, sorry. Mouth-watering aroma of orange citrus and complex tropical fruits. Smooth and clean on the palate with fruity notes and firm, satisfying bitterness. There you go. Oh.
Beer, master.
Right, I'm joining in.
Let's see if you can do it.
I'm going to drop this. So here we go, and then we'll swirl. Here we go. Oh, it's got kind of
I wouldn't have said a very strong nose, mate. Would you?
no, and I
That's a
know
weird.
I don't want to insult
I've got
it,
it.
but almost like a lager nose to it.
Yeah. I'd just like to add, I didn't add a lager note, so I added.
Oh, because I did.
Yeah,
I did.
I know.
A
That's
lager
the only
nose.
box I could find.
Okay,
I did actually
right.
add the normal
Yeah, not a
beer
huge
notes.
amount on the nose, is there?
Yeah, no, not a huge amount.
I
But
can't
it's lager-esque,
taste
isn't it?
Right. Oh, tricky.
I'm not sure.
There's going to be another disagreement in the dog apart, right?
Although it's fruity and juicy, and then, but to me in the background, there's some kind of something that's not working, like a weird sourness.
And well, you know what? I get that. It has got a bit of a sour taste to it, yeah.
Rather than having a dryness, which I suppose it has, but that it's almost like lemon in the background. That dryness created by lemon.
Very much so. I don't dislike that though, personally.
I don't like it.
I'm going to be drinking bottles of Kveik.
Although it's a good drinkable pint, well, a good drinkable beer, but I'm just not. I'm just unsure really.
I mean, I don't think it's quite a 10 out of 10 for me, but it's certainly a 9 out of 10 for me. But it's obviously not for me brother.
I know I've got to try and think about other people's personal tastes.
See, I don't dislike the sour taste, and quite a lot of people do like those sour beers.
Yeah.
You know?
If you like those kind of sour beers, that's for you. For me, it's not for me. For me, it's an 8 out of 10.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's
a
a
good,
nice,
solid
for
beer.
me, yeah.
What do you think to the enhancer that I use? Do you think it adds to the mouthful feel at all? Gives it a little bit more roundness?
I don't know if you can. Will you be able to taste? Because, like you say, the sourness is quite punchy and lemony, if you like, and there's that bitterness to it. I don't know if the enhancer is going to do anything to it, sort of thing. You know.
No. I will drink it, but I'll probably struggle to drink it. If I was having that at the bar, I'll drink it. I probably won't go back for another.
What about 50 pints of that then?
You will indeed, sir.
Hey! Right then, bro.
Right then, bro.
So that's about it. Beers. Shall we say? Oh, I tell you what, these strong beers have gone straight to my head. Right, let's see what's going on next week. Are they on the board? Them ones there?
Those are the ones there on board coming up in the next installment of Dog and Partridge.
Malt.
Stay tuned and subscribe.
He's off. Malt Miller, Son of Punky IPA.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a takeoff of anything then, is it? No. Okay.
But if you do watch my videos, the brew day video, I did with the stupid grandfather.
Okay.
I brewed Son of Punky IPA.
Okay. Mangrove Jack's Baltic Porter.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
That's another new kit from Mangrove Jack's. Let's see if it's going to make its way onto the 12 beer kits of Partridge.
Okay. And Mangrove Jack Citra.
And another new one from
okay.
Mangrove Jack.
We did a Citra not recently, didn't we? Was that the one Tinkit session series, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, I thought it was, yeah. And that was quite good as well. We like
so
that.
It's got some way to go to beat that. If it does, it's on the board.
It's on the board because I believe the other Citra one is on the board anyway, isn't it? Cool. Well, there you go then. That's probably enough beer waffle for us tonight.
That's enough beer waffle.
If you're watching us on any other platform, head on over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and you can be notified. I think there's a little bell thing on there. If you click that, you can notify next time we post a video.
Yeah, you can indeed.
Yeah, good. So do that, please. Thank you very much.
Grab
Thanks for
your
comments.
beer.
Oh, my beers. I'm going back to my nice clear. One of them.
Elvis juice, bro.
That's fella.
2 halves of shandy and he's done, isn't he?
6.5% he's been giving me here.
Until next time, it's goodbye from him.
And it's goodbye from him. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
To the Queen!
To the Queen! Long may she reign.
Oh, may she, yes.